So you might notice that our Hearthstone highlight today is a little bit longer than normal, and that's because this is an edited version of our stream from this weekend where we tested out the different battle-ready decks from Blizzard. We wanted to give each of these decks around 3 games so that we could test them out, see how they fare on the ladder as we're climbing back from the ladder reset. And we're doing this because we wanted to give you guys a chance to see the decks in action in case you are considering getting one of these. So you can see the decks in action by somebody who's a medium quality player. I'm mostly a meme deck player, so we're definitely not on a pro level by any means, but you know, decently good. Now, if you're wanting to see gameplay with one of the specific decks, we've actually got time codes in the description below you can jump to for each of the different classes. So enjoy this highlight and let me know what you think. So we're gonna give each of these 3 games, and the ladder did just reset, so pretty nice timing for that. A nice way to climb while experimenting. This first deck is the Warlock deck, and this is a Soul Fragment control style that gives Tokatis. Blizzard's giving Tokatis to people who buy this one. Oh gosh. We might see even more Tokatis on the ladder. This will be fun. But let's see about dropping. This is a guaranteed way to get you charge against mage. Not too many minions actually, unless it's hero power mage. Font of power is an issue, but we can usually deal with the minions fairly quickly. Yeah, it's nice to have some actual cards we can play the first couple turns. Cthulhu, okay. Let's start with... Actually, what we're probably going to do is we're going to tap on 2, tap on 3, then Armor Vendor, and the fragments can heal us up. So yeah, we'll do that. So, decided to color the water today. We've got a mana potion and a healing potion. So, a little bit of stuff to play around with until we have the coffee. Okay. Kill that, no problem. Continue drawing. Question. Do we just go ahead and Spirit Jailer again? I think we will. And then we'll add armor. We might do double Armor Vendor, either Soul Share if there's something we need to respond to, or yeah, that would be good to respond to, as long as you know it's not counterspell. Let's find out. Back to full health. Do we tap or double Armor Vendor? Actually, I want to get Tokatis, so that we can Tokatis and then Talon can get us Yasharj and we can take him down. Alright, cool indeed, right? Okay, so next turn is probably Talon, and that'll corrupt both of our Lucky Souls, which are 6 mana total to play together. So I think we're done tapping for like the rest of the game. And now our opponent's finally starting to pull their crazy stuff. Still haven't seen a Deck of Lunacy. Deck of Lunacy, even nerfed, has been kind of crazy. A number of games. Ooh, have you corrupted that? Oh, it was discounted. So yes. Alright, Mirror Entity would be annoying. Let's punch him first. Probably 8 armor. Oh no. Shoot, I should have actually punched him with this one so that I could trade this one into the Divine Shield. Still gonna do it. Because he shouldn't have any minions in the deck. Oh no. What? So it's probably, well, Oasis ally is unlikely. So Rigged Fair Game, Netherwind Portal, and Counterspell. Most likely. If you devolving missiles me, I will be annoyed. It's entirely possible. That isn't just colored water, it's H2O alchemy. Indeed. Alright. So we can still punch him in the face with the 1-3, and we can develop a few more threats while cycling through the deck. These armor vendors we will play eventually. Tikatis. Okay. Which we can corrupt with Jaraxxus later. Can we kill this? We could Hysteria it, but I don't really want to do that. If we can get Sociologist or even Uncorrupted Strongman, that'd be an easy way. Alright. If he does have a nice freeze here, we won't be able to smack him in the face next turn. Of course he is... We might be able to help overdraw him. Oh, Counterspell is gonna stop my Siphon Soul from dealing with that smoothly. Overhealing. No! No! What are you doing? Why are you doing that? Ah, dang it. Okay. So, the cheapest spell we have... I mean, if this is not Counterspell, which I think it always is. Wait. Oh, okay. I was like, how are there only 2 secrets left? Okay, so that is guaranteed to kill both of these. Unfortunately, he is going to draw 3 cards, but that does mean... 3 cards? Yeah. That does mean he's going to mill something. Maybe a Cthulhu piece? Ring toss. Which is nice for him not to have. Okay. Incanters flow, alright. And... Deck of Lunacy? No. I wouldn't be surprised. $16 cards left. We can't corrupt Tikatis yet. Hopefully not another counterspell. I'm gonna draw, see if we get something better. Strongman. Not counterspell. Another one, portal. Oh, are you freaking kidding me? No! That's, you know, a pretty nice 4-drop. Yeah. Okay, so 6 damage incoming. We did heal for 4. So we're down to 23. Most likely. I doubt he bumps into the 1-3 unless he wants to play another rigged fair game. And improve the chances of it going off. But we can Jaraxxus into his face if he does equip a secret. Doom doom. So we can test for counterspell with School Spirits, and then Hysteria, and Hysteria will clear either way. So we didn't get to Jaraxxus. Ooh. Okay, see, that makes things interesting. If it goes into the Firebird first... Oh wait, either way I can clean up with Soul Sphere. Okay. But we don't have to do that. Tapping is questionable. we've got quite a few fragments. Next turn, we're probably going to Jaraxxus and Strongman, and then we can follow it up with a Takatis. We haven't played either Cascading, any others. We've played both Lucky Souls. We'll have a Strongman in the pool, so Yasharj will be okay. Not amazing, but okay. Jaraxxus will heal us for a bit, and we're okay not having more card draw. I mean, if we can start putting some pressure out there, Alexstrasza can serve as a nice finisher. Okay. Well, you will not freeze us. However, well, fortunately, Strongman will stop that. Ooh. And, this will corrupt that, so we'll be able to get that back as well. We can play this and Takatis next turn. Okay, so we're still at 25. He's used a little bit of his burn. Has not played Deck of Lunacy, so might actually aim for Cthulhu this game. I was assuming it's going to be not just a no minion mage, but actually a Lunacy mage, but maybe not. Okay, I am frozen. Cascading will clear those two. It won't. Oh no, actually, it'll clear three after if we play it after Takatis. So as long as he doesn't dump one more minion out there, like that. Oh no. Unless it was a lab partner or something like that, I think we've got a full clear. Yep, we're good. Okay. By the way, Sociologist is hiding at the bottom. Okay, so full clear. Wildfire is gone. Orb is gone. Double Wildfire is gone. The second font, and more card draw. Okay. Not summoning a 6/6 here feels kind of bad, but man, dealing with all that and setting our opponent towards fatigue next turn feels good. We don't have any healing for next turn, so if he can burst us this turn and next turn, we die, because we can't kill them quickly enough. We can deal 16 plus 3, 19 damage to our opponent next turn if we went all in. And, you know, they didn't deal with Takatis. But that's not enough. So, we Yasharj. Takatis, if he puts more minions out there, we Cascading. We might even play both of the Lucky Souls. Probably do, actually, for the healing potential. So I think our opponent may have just rage quit. What did we burn with Takatis? Did we burn a Cthulhu piece? No, we didn't. If they have all the other Cthulhu pieces in hand, or rather, Heart of Cthulhu in hand, oh, but yeah, I think they rage quit. Bummer. All right, let's see how much healing we get here, and see if we took out their Takatis. I mean, their Cthulhu. But I'm pretty sure they're just gone. We did not hit Cthulhu. We're at 22. I mean, we've got so much stats on the board. And yes, we did heal a little bit more, so I'm going to go ahead and face tank this. No real benefit to committing the strongmen here. So hold back in case they've got some kind of clear, if they're still there. But considering the fact that they completely passed last turn. No, they are there. Am I dead? Nope, not dead. Which means our opponent should be. Yep, we still got lethal. That animation took forever. Okay, but so First game with a Blizzard deck performed quite well. Considering this is such, or that took 17 minutes, we'll probably still give it 3 games. But the longer decks we might sometimes, especially if they go particularly well, like that one did, we might drop it down to just 2 games to get through all 10 decks. But we've got two streams for it. So, do we count that? Well, since it is a control deck, we'll see how long the next game is, and we'll decide whether or not, because we went 3 actual gameplay games, right? Priest. Interesting that they just straight up conceded. Is Warlock that frustrating right now? I could see it against Paladin. Oh, sure. Okay. Strongman slow, Hysteria great against Rush Warrior, which this is probably. Siphon Soul a little bit too slow. Let's pick up Spirit Jailer, Armor Vendor. Yeah, there we go. This time we might actually play the... Oh no, never mind. Armor Vendor on 1 is what I was going to say. Though some warriors giving them armor is questionable. Okay, so we do the same game plan as last time. Turn 2 is tap, turn 3 is tap, and then Armor Vendor. Or Spirit Jailer again. And let the Armor Vendors come down later. We'll see. Though it is sometimes nice to save the shuffles for when we have Sociologist Militia. And we can maybe play her for power on curb. Okay, never mind. We're draining soul here. Yeah, just straight up. It needs to die. That's 2 mana. And there's no other effective way to deal with that. So we are gonna Armor Vendor. It feels funky. And it's kind of disappointing to play the Drain Soul with Tamsin in hand, but we cannot leave the Playmaker out there. She needs to die. So 5 mana, we can get exceptional value there. Okay.
Break it, you buy it.
Let's go ahead and put this out there. More targets against Rush Warrior is typically good until they're ready for their ETC combo. Okay. 2 turns from that. So not getting Drain Soul value feels a little bad, but then again, the Hysteria is going to be even better later. I do want to punch through that though, because they are an aggressive deck. So let's keep them off the board as much as possible. But yeah, an extra Hysteria against Rush Warrior, now especially that they've got the conditioning out there, will feel good. So it might be Tamsin Hysteria next turn if we have to pull it. Okay, that's 4 health. Hysteria's not enough to deal with that, is it? Am I gonna have to just straight up cascading it? It does, that will activate the Lucky Soul. So yeah, Hysteria won't be enough to kill that. So we've got to play an uncorrupted cascading. Because we can't leave 12 friggin' damage up there. Tilt factor, let's use the top deck 1. Okay. We need him to commit a little bit more to the board for us to Hysteria. Or our Hysteria to be good. Now we do have a 4-soul sociologist right now, as long as we don't top deck any soul fragments. So that's probably our play next turn. We do have to dump 2 of them into that 3/4. Okay. But it is the play. Alright, looking good. We have Twisting Nether as an emergency if he floods too hard that a Hysteria can't deal with it, and that is a great way to corrupt Strongman. I'd love to get to Codice. Okay. So you can value trade twice. There's your charge. If we don't trade first, Tamsin Hysteria could leave up the other one. If we do trade first, Tamsin Hysteria doesn't clear. Is this a Twisting Nether? We could leave this up. She needs to die. Soul Shear allows us to kill. We could go face. I could have gotten an extra Soul Shear, actually, if I had played Tamsin. That was the play. Play Tamsin, Soul Shear. And then we would have had we would have cleared both of them and left ourselves with a 5/5. That is probably worth a twisting. This is only corrupted by 1. I think we're going to want more than that off of Yishar's when it comes back. But we can Twisting and Strongman. And Armorsmith. Or Armor Vendor. I think that's the play. Alexstrasza doesn't clear that. And this will allow us counter. Man, using Twisting on a single minion feels bad, but that's a real, that's one of their biggest threats. One of. They've got another copy of that. They've got Kargath Prime. They've got Alexstrasza. And then they've probably got a few more buffed minions. Okay. Our Cascading will clean things up, or... So Tamsin Hysteria on the Troublemaker will clear. Let's see, bump. Bump. So it's guaranteed. And bump, bump, bump. Still guaranteed clear on everything. So yes, that. And that's 6 mana, so we've got 4 mana left over. Let's go ahead. And ignore everything we just said. And be grateful that we did proper order. I mean, if he plays rush minions, Tamsin dies anyways. This way might have worked out slightly better for us. Okay. So Siphon Soul number 2 is a clear on that. Speaking of Siphon Souls. Strongman. Could Twisting Nether and Strongman again. But I think we're going to want another Twisting Nether. Not using the free Siphon Soul here on that just to heal for 2. Also having that on the board. Ooh. Ow. That's actually now makes Hysteria clear. That hurt. You know, more than just a little. We do have a fair number of fragments to heal with. You face Lord Jaraxxus. Can't play Jaraxxus Plus. something. We can play Jaraxxus plus Strongman, Siphon Soul that. Strongman might be sufficient to stop that, but Hysteria is just so good here. But that means we have 7 mana left over. We could play a full cost Strongman. Or we can tap. Okay, never mind. We're corrupting to Goddess, playing Strongman, and next turn playing to Goddess, and maybe cascading to knock out multiple big ones. I wonder why he conceded there. He didn't know we had Goddess. I mean, the fact that we played Twisting Nether right after tapping might have given it away, but... Alright. So that one was a little bit shorter. I think we're okay to do one more. So we'll give it a full 3 games. Unless our next opponent just straight up concedes, and then we might consider just moving on. But that's unusual. So thus far, the Warlock deck from Blizzard is performing quite well. However, against Paladin will be the real test. Can it defeat the strongest deck in the game? School Spirits, yes. Cascading ×1 we'll hold on to. I know Cascading doesn't typically have as amazing of a win rate, but now we can activate it. And honestly, Cascading to deal with a super buffed Crab Rider, because that's how we guaranteed lose the game, is a super buffed Crab Rider that we can't deal with. That is a coin turn 3 play if we have to, as long as they don't have any other minions out there. But sometimes we can finish them off with just this. School Spirits might be able to clean up what he plays here. Oh wait. School Spirits is 3 mana. We've got a few more tools, few more options.
The best defense is a great defense. Round 2.
Oh, interesting. Yes, it was. So next turn we can coin Talon. We've got 5 damage incoming, at least. That's without Librams or Hand of Adals. But coin Talon will stop some of the damage, and then Cascading will...
They will never catch me.
I can coin Siphon. Or we can Drain Soul. That hasn't been buffed yet. So he bumps this in, bumps that in, or maybe buffs this, bumps it in, punches us for a maximum, I think, of 3, 8. So we take 12 damage max, which is terrifying. Hopefully that's not the case. But we will be able to Cascading clear a couple things, and if we want to win the game, we have to not just survive the early game. Drain Soul can help us recover a fair bit next turn. Okay. That's a great card for them to get from school day or first day of school. All right, so he didn't have a buff. That's encouraging. We're quite a few turns away from Twisting Nether, which would be amazing if we could play here. However, I think we just kill the 2 4-attack minions and then play Spirit Jailer here. Because I can't Cascading, and Cascading only clears 2. And anything else really. So let's deal this. And let's take some immediate healing so that we don't die this turn. I don't think we would die, but it depends on how many buffs they've got for Grab Rider, if any. They might not have any, because unless they top decked it, because they probably would have played a buff last turn if they had it. We haven't seen any Librams yet. The Pinflinger would normally indicate Librams, but... Okay, Siphon Soul deals with that. We can't do anything else. Hysteria. Hysteria does 4, 5, 6 damage to it. It's alive at 5. This doesn't clean it up. Bummer. But having an answer is nice. And now our Cascading will deal with 3 minions. And we can actually Hysteria Cascading next turn if we need to. And then we have a Twisting Nether to follow up. So maybe we've stabilized enough? Okay, that's a guaranteed 3 hits on things. Nice, okay. So as long as this hits the Crab Rider. So we'll go up to 18. We can Soul Shear away McGurgle. Hopefully he doesn't immediately top deck it, but if he does, we have Twisting Nether. So yeah, without ridiculous buffs, we're fine here, right? Crab Rider is terrifying. Just saw a message showing you 2 new subscribers. What? Oh, on YouTube, yes. Wow. So people are subscribing on YouTube. It's not, or it doesn't have the alerts on stream. So somebody with a Cyrillic name. Oh, and I can't seem to get it to show just that. And then, yes, Titus. So very cool. Okay, Hysteria again. We could just Cascading, but if we Hysteria, that'll deal 1, 2, 3, 4 damage. So I think it is Cascading here, which means we have enough mana to tap, and unfortunately we don't have great plays otherwise. That's 3 damage we're gonna take. Tamsin Hysteria still not any better. We're probably going to use Alexstrasza to heal ourselves here in a moment. Unless we die to Alexstrasza right here. Hopefully not. But it is possible. Not dying to Alexstrasza feels good. Are you able to kill her? Heal for 8, get an 8/8 out there. We still die to Alexstrasza top deck. But I think it is the play. So we're still in danger of dying to Alexstrasza, unfortunately. Who knew? Blessing of Kings. Super strong. Okay. Doesn't have... Well, would have played Alexstrasza last... Oh my frickity frick. Okay. We have 7 soul fragments, and we can get some more here in a moment. Alright, so I believe that's a pen flinger there. There are quite a few things to be top deck that would kill us.
Break it, you buy it. Haven't heard of me? You will. Death is not my goal.
And I'm doing this to improve the chances of top decking soul fragments to keep us out of range of things other than Alexstrasza or, well, yeah, things other than Alexstrasza killing us.
Reporting for duty. You face Daraxus, Eladar Lord of the Burning Legion.
So we don't have any strongmen in the pool.
Reporting for duty.
Hysteria will kill the first half of Kane. We can't play this and this. This would get us a cascading,
How shall I destroy you?
and that's it. Wow.
Or upon us.
Alright, this presents the most counter pressure and also stops things other than Alexstrasza from killing us. The fact that we haven't drawn any of our soul fragments hurts. That would have been dangerous.
Reporting for duty.
Okay, that's good to see it burned. Oh. Maybe we burned his Alexstrasza? Maybe his Murgurgle? No. No, we didn't burn either of those. Why'd he concede? He still had, surely he had Alexstrasza in there. And he had Murgurgle Prime as counter pressure. Whatever the case, this deck has performed exceptionally well. So it's definitely one, or it feels like one of the stronger ones. Now let's see about Rokara's Rushers, which is also probably going to be one of the stronger ones. So we did get a little bit lucky on that one, but yeah, 100% win rate thus far on that one. Don't expect that though to hold. And then Rokara's Rushers. So this is just a straight up rush warrior, which is one of the strongest decks in the game as well. I actually don't know as much for what the great mulligans are. I mean, that's exciting. Shaman. I mean, this combo is great, but let's toss that. Let's get something earlier. Stage dive, if we can corrupt it, would be amazing. Parade leader. Tempo parade leader is a questionable choice, but it might be right, especially if we don't top deck anything better. And then we can actually stage dive, and a fair number of our rush minions are 2 mana or less. Okay, some of them are 2 mana or less. I mean, that's 4 versus 1, 2, 3. So yeah. Oh, it's Murlocs. And he's going to be able to rush them into Parade Leader. Still, I think we need board presence against Murlocs. So this guy's going to die. Almost always. But he is serving his purpose and giving us a better statted rush minion that we can hopefully play next turn. Because right now our hand is stuck. If not, we stage dive hero power. Okay, so it died. Raid Leader's dead. And he's got a nice 2-1 on the board as well. So this needs to die as soon as possible. Tent Trasher is not going to be cheaper. Interesting though. So we've got Murlocs. This is a demon. A mech. Okay, so we now have a play to kill the cutest minion on the board. Unfortunately, we couldn't kill that. But Murlocs, interesting. I'm not expecting it to be terribly strong if we can turn the corner, but our hand thus far has been less than ideal. So if he trades his 1/3 into our 1/1, our little riders can finish that off. And or Rokara, actually. Oh no, Rokara's already buffed. Wait, why is she buffed? Oh, stage dive. Right. Okay. So that needs to die. But then she dies. She gains, or she stays at 4 health. That just trades in. But we win the board. And we can actually kill this as well. We could start with this. We eat the buff. I mean, we eat the discount, but sometimes it gives us alternatives. Yes, it does. Okay. So, now Rokara could survive, actually. So there's a chance. You're telling me there's a chance. I think we start to stabilize from here. I do want to play Ringmaster Watley and then Overlord Runthak if we're not in too much danger. And it looks like we're not in too much danger. Famous last words, but feeling good. Okay. So Overlord Runthak and then Dark Moon Rider is a pretty good combo. Sometimes we can just Sword Eater, stick a Crab Rider behind it if we need our weapon to deal with something right away. So he's got a Fishy Flyer, but he would have to run the Fishy Flyer and the 2/1 in unless he's got Lushwater Scout number 2. Or can't afford Felfin Navigator on top of that. War Leader's gone. How many Rush Murlocs are there? Because Fishy Flyer is expensive for him to play here. Yep. He couldn't counter pressure and we were going to start stabilizing. So, okay. Well, Rokara's Rushers is also performing pretty well. Now, as we continue to win, our MMR is going to go up, and we're going to start facing more and more challenging opponents. So starting out with some of the strongest decks might not be the best idea for gameplay, basically testing how these perform, because when we start switching to the less impressive decks, we're also going to be facing stronger opponents probably, because we've been on a roll. So that'll be fun. But we're still going to test them all out. Okay. Tent Trasher. I mean, we do have a pirate and a bumper car, but or a mech. This Font of Power can get them something, and then we can respond to it with Warmaul Challenger. So I'll hold it for a nice curve, but it's not amazing. But I think this is nice counter pressure. Whoa. Hello, coin. That's interesting. Sweet. I think the game's totally bugged because I don't have any mana either. Ooh, we may have to restart. Alright, so if you have 5 seconds to reconnect and fix yourself, but usually when it does this, so Blizzard is still bugging out. We're gonna come in, we're gonna restart BattleNet, or not BattleNet, Hearthstone, and hope and pray that it reconnects to the game and it fixes, and we didn't waste too much of our opponent's time. And hopefully that fixes whatever bug just hit us. Okay. We don't know what they played, if anything. They might have just skipped their turn. No, there's no way they skipped their turn. They didn't ping us. So it's probably like the make their spells cheaper. Gonna go ahead and throw this out there because we don't have any hand buffs in hand right now. And if it sticks, Rokara with that next turn is going to transform Crab Rider into the win condition. So yes, he did play Incanter's Flow last turn. Oh, bonjour! Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well today. So they did play Incanter's Flow last turn, and yes, that discounted this Incanter's Flow. So now we know what our opponent did while we were fixing Blizzard. Okay. So hopefully, even though they've discounted their entire deck by 2, we still have a chance. But I hope you're doing well today, Maureen. Okay, so I will probably wait for another buff for that. So let's just put on the pressure. But let's play around combustion. I was about to stick it on the end. Good, I'm glad you're doing fine. Alright. We have... Aww. Then again, Crab Rider is just such a broken card right now. I can't be upset that he did that. Alright. Oh, snap. Alright. Do we kill Thalnos? Or do we keep pushing the pressure? Oh wait, we can just do this. The Rune Thack. Actually, Rune Thack, yes. So now the question is, do we smack him in the face, or... we have Outrider's Axe, we have a second... Do we have a second Sword Eater? We do. Let's hold back, just in case. Since we don't have another weapon to equip, sometimes we might benefit from punching something with a weapon. Like that. 2 damage. Blade Master Summoner will clear that after the weapon strike, but that's not what I want to do. We can coin Alexstrasza on 8 for 8 damage to their face. Oh, this will survive at... Sure. Okay. So, we're going to Warmaul Challenger to finish that off. But we're going to Cutting Class. No, we can't Warmaul and Cutting Class. So we'll Athletic Studies, but save it. Warmaul Challenger could straight up just kill it, right? Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. let's keep minions out there with stats. They have not cast Deck of Lunacy yet. I wouldn't be surprised. What on earth are you? Oh, yes. So, this is a mana potion. No, it's literally just water with food coloring. And then we also have a healing potion. Before we start into our coffee. Okay. So he dealt with that, but he did send a fireball into a minion, and that's the second combustion. This is some pressure over a couple turns. We do have ETC in this deck, right? Maybe? No, it doesn't. It's not in the list. Oh, wow. Interesting. This has not been corrupted yet. So let's corrupt it. I think he might be running low on removal. Oh, welcome Farfetch'd. I really must send you a proper bottle of... Ooh, how do you pronounce that? Claret? Is that wine, perhaps? Or is that just a nice kind of water? Ah, refreshing spring water. And do a flame strike. Okay. Oh, that was actually pretty good. Wait, is he... Oh, no. The battle cry didn't go off. He just drew one of his most expensive spells. Okay, where are the conditionings? So we could draw a dragon. No, not a mech. We could draw a dragon with this. And a pirate. Pirate? Yes. We're at 20 health? I don't think we're in danger of dying. I could clear it. I really want to punch him so that we can Alexstrasza, but now we no longer need to coin Alexstrasza. By the way, yeah, since we can't clear this, well, technically we could, but we also want conditioning super value. But I do need to dump something. All right, questionable choices. And I mean, we are in danger of getting bursted, but if these get to connect face, and you know, we're not dead here, and these get to punch face, well, no, we're still too off lethal.
Oh, it says explode.
Ring toss has been corrupted, which means you probably choose Ice Barrier here if you've got it. Counterspell would be annoying, because we don't have hardly any spells except for the ones we really want right now. And yes, indeed, it was Deck of Lunacy.
Control life. We must wield the power of death.
That timing. We're gonna try it and see. By the way, you're not allowed to emote, because I know you want to. Alright, not mirror entity. We don't have enough different classes to discount this as well. I can kill that and that. I guess we keep the board clear for now. It might... Oh man, if he's got rigged fair game, letting him draw cards is annoying. Leaving spell damage out there is scary as well, but letting him draw with rigged fair game, because it's either rigged fair game or Netherwind Portal. Yeah, I guess since the spell didn't actually go off. Bordeaux wine. Ooh, nice. That sounds good. I don't drink much wine, but wine is one of the few alcohols I am happy to partake of every now and then. Okay. Are we going to be using Alexstrasza on our own face instead? So he has not been buffed, unfortunately. No more combustions, unless he randomly generated it off of Deck of Lunacy. Okay. If some of this sticks, we can Alexstrasza for lethal next turn. Actually, we just need 1 damage to stick.
I am low on cards.
Or our opponent to mill themselves. No. Ah! Why? Did he choose Rush? He did. So we're 1 off lethal.
These old bones just keep moving.
Alright, hopefully he doesn't have the last little bit of damage he needs to kill us. Oh no, I should have hero powered. Okay, that could be the misplay that caused us. Oh no, he squelched. Cost us the game. Depends on which spells he has, because sometimes they don't get the damage they need over the top. Like they change all their spells, and maybe it was all just card draw cards. That was not the cleanest, but it worked. But yeah, I think that was game 2. Yes, okay. And again, this deck is performing quite well. Again, we're only doing 3 game sample sizes with each of these decks, but the Warlock performed exceptionally well, and thus far, the Warrior has performed exceptionally well. Even through a number of my not terribly devastating misplays, but mild misplays. Okay.
Shall we dance?
None can outlast me.
Warrior. I mean, rogue. So weapon rogue, highly likely, sometimes secret rogue. This is nice. Playmaker is busted good, but later. Crab Rider, if we can stick it, is Omega Pressure. Especially if we can get it buffed somehow. Nice later game, if we can survive, but then again, okay. Cthulhu implies slower. Interesting. Okay. Let's get the coffee started here in a moment. But, intriguing. Huh. Shuffle Rogue. This might actually get to stick. Wind Fast and Wind Furious. Okay, sure. That's probably Wind Fury. Play so many Wind Fury minions. Ooh, I don't have a way to kill that without triggering it. Unfortunately. Next turn we can finish it off with Sword Eater. So it could be Shuffle, and it could also be the Alexstrasza OTK rogue. If it is, then them playing this that early means they have Alexstrasza in hand. And maybe Tenwu as well. Okay. Huh. Stage Dive is nice a little bit later. Actually, let's kill this. We do risk him shadow stepping that, but if he shadow steps that, he has one less shadow step for Alexstrasza later. So improve the chances of this guy surviving. Okay. What do you have? Heart of Cthulhu. Annoying. All right. Ooh, what are you following up with? Oh, Prize Plunder. Okay. So we could draw 3 and present some pressure, or a tiny bit of counter pressure. Yeah, let's do that, and then we'll draw buffed rush minions that are still left in the deck next turn. Maybe we'll get a Runethak off of it. That'd be nice. And yeah, go ahead and kill that as well. Annoying if it gets shadow stepped. Okay. Can we armor out of range of Alexstrasza combo? So the Alexstrasza combo does... Well, actually, they need us to be at 24 health or less for it to kill.
Shields up.
Ooh. Oh, Dragon Rider DK. Thank you for the raid. Thank you so much. Welcome, everyone. So, we are experimenting with the... We're going to do this. Decks from Blizzard and seeing how they perform. I can actually face tank this. We do go... We go below 24, but he's nowhere close to ready for the OTK, I'm sure. They need 10 mana for that, if they are doing that. But yes, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much. Oh, NCDC, thank you for the follow. Awesome. So yeah, we're experimenting with the Blizzard Battle Ready decks. We've given Warlock 3 games, which performed exceptionally well. It had a 100% win rate. Don't expect that. Normally, we just got a little lucky there. And thus far, the Rokara's Rushers, we've won 2 games out of 2. So again, these 2 decks are some of the stronger ones from the Battle Ready, and of course we're climbing back on the ladder. But even if we win this game, which we have a chance, I'm not sure how to think about this game quite yet. But that needs to die. Ambush. We can kill the ambush, but we're not going to trigger dirty tricks, which actually there's a good chance of it being. Actually, let's load out the board a little bit. Gonna use this one to clear that though. And we don't have any more weapon generators in hand, so let's hold back. This deck does not run ETC, so the deck, they didn't want to give away a free ETC as well, it would seem. So it doesn't have ETC, hence playing out the Dark Moon Riders doesn't feel bad here. Getting a nice little buff on that. You have to deal with the Crab Rider. Ooh, okay. But yeah, so Dragon Rider, I hope your stream went well, and thank you guys for coming in. So normally we experiment with meme and wacky crazy decks, but because Blizzard announced these battle ready decks, wanted to go ahead and see how they perform. I think we're just gonna troublemaker here. We could kill that. Let's see. We have a mech that'll turn that into a 4 cost. That's 6 mana. We can hero power. Actually, we might need to start thinking about Alexstrasza OTK, because he's only played 1 efficient Octobot thus far, but maybe we do start armoring up. And we also get value out of this rush buff. So let's do that. Now, which one of these? If he wants to face tank this to get rid of it, I'm fine with that. Okay. And hero power, yes. Again, saving the weapon. I don't know that I want to hit a minion. Preferably not. But we have the option. Okay. And yes, for those of you who might wonder, this is just food coloring water, but a mana potion, a health potion, and behind me you might hear the raging flames of a coffee siphon brewing. Ooh. 7. You're not running Bamboozle, right? I don't really want to play these athletic studies because I know one of them's got to be dirty tricks at this point. Okay. Ooh, but if we trigger the dirty tricks, well, we wait 1 turn. This will buff 3. Let's not be that greedy. He can't OTK us. And we have potential to kill with Alexstrasza next turn. Questionable choice. I'm just gonna dump this. But we're going face here. If one of these goes face, good. Alexstrasza is lethal next turn. Oh, it is Bamboozle. What? No! Well, that's 9 damage with Hero Power. 12. We're alive at 12 right now. Alexstrasza single is not enough to kill us, and he doesn't have enough mana to Hero Power and Alexstrasza. 12 damage. 9 mana. So wicked thingies only do 4 damage at this point. Okay, we're alive. We won. But really? Bamboozle? Oh, okay. Well, so 100% win rate on this one as well. And apparently our opponent realized, well, oh yeah, I guess they were just dead on board. So yeah, this deck has also performed exceptionally well. Thank you. That was interesting. I did not expect a freaking Inquisitor off of that. Okay, so both the Warlock and the Warrior decks have performed exceptionally well. So we're touting a 100% win rate across them. But again, don't expect that to hold up. Just realize that, yes, on the ladder, when climbing, they're strong enough to win probably more than 50%. I think they're both well above 50%. Maybe only like 52 or 53%, but still, they're good. Now this one, BrewCon is amazing, and so is Diligent Note Taker. Mage. If we could stick a Diligent Note Taker, Serpent Shrine Portal would be amazing. Let's hold on to it. Not sure if we're gonna want to tempo a Diligent Note Taker out there.
We all have our ghosts.
Impressed I am. I'm still pathetically slugging at gold 9. Oh, like today? Or, I mean, we've been lucky. There were 2 games, I think. Oh yeah, this is just so much better. Where, are those the only weapons? Doomhammers? Yeah, we don't have any, we don't have Whack-a-Null or, spell damage. Okay, interesting. More spell damage might be nice. Let's go ahead and do that. It also gives a little bit of pressure. Card draw's nice. Imprisoned Phoenix is tempting. But I think we're gonna go with the card draw. Okay. Yes, today. I mean, we've had a 100% win rate on today's stream. And one of our opponents just straight up conceded. So we've played 6 real games. And again, that's remarkable fortune to do that well. But let's start with this. Okay, this time imprisoned. And yeah, let's develop more stats on the board while also getting some potential card draw. Different kind of card draw that's not going to be very helpful anytime soon, but okay. Really low statted 3 mana. So, yeah, not ideal. Okay. But most 3 drops, yeah. We're only going to have 3 health anyways, so it would have died to that regardless. We can totem as well if we do this first. And maybe we get something we want. Ooh, Lady Vosh. Or another Thalnos. Or another Imprisoned Phoenix. We could set up... Hold on. So this can not go face, but these can both go face. That's 8 damage each from Imprisoned Phoenixes. And the Dunk Tanks for 8 mana on a combo turn. And we can probably corrupt both Dunk Tanks to help us clear the board with Doomhammer. This is a questionable choice. And so we're not going to play the Imprisoned Phoenix now. Unless... Hold on, 8 mana. So it'll wake up on turn 7 if we play him now. So no. Slightly questionable choices, but yeah, it's... yeah. Hello, how is the testing going? Returning player and the decks intrigued me. Haven't really played since Rise of Shadows. Rise of Shadows means... So you've been out for about 2 years almost. So thus far, small sample sizes, and we've been fortunate, but both the Warlock and the Warrior decks had a 100% win rate. 3 games. So both of them are nice and competitive. We're climbing back on the ladder. I ended the season at Diamond 3. I normally play around Diamond 5. So not a legend player. We play meme decks for the most part. But, okay, so if we do this, we will want to trigger the counter spell. We can trigger counter spell. Let's hold on just a little bit. Doomhammer now starts getting the damage in so that we can actually finish them with the 16 damage. Turn 8, or turn 9 I guess it'll be. We can still, if we overload for 2, we'll have 5 mana next turn. Yeah. Alright, let's Doomhammer. Punch him. We have options with Dunk Tank. Whoa! Blitz 19. Thank you for the follow. Okay. But yeah. So... Going well so far. So both the Warrior and the Warlock have performed very well, and this is the first game with the Shaman. The Shaman feels like it might be a little weaker. Okay, that's disturbing. We do not have... This deck does not run Devolving Missiles. Interesting. So this will... deal... We could do this. Oh, man, I can punch 10 damage right now. You know what? Do we need the spell damage from Imprisoned Phoenix? Okay.
The storm is in me.
That needs to die, unfortunately. I wanted to punch him in the face again. This is delayed spell damage. I may regret this, taking these here in a bit. But yeah, least I can do for... Oh, yeah. And showing gameplay of the decks. Sure. Thank you. But yes, and very cool. Okay. Oh wow, Rockbiter weapon. We would have had lethal with Raz if we had gone face last turn. I need to play Raz anyways, but we may be dead here. Depends on how much damage they can piece together. If we're not dead here, they're dead next turn. Because Double Dunk Tank does 8 damage, even without any spell damage, and we've got 4 more damage off the top. Okay, that's encouraging. That implies we might be alive here, or else our opponent is BMing us. Oh. Wow, 1 off lethal with hero power. That was remarkably close. But we pulled it out. Ah, scary. Okay. So yes, you can, with Doomhammer and those Rockbiter weapons and Storm Strikes. Yes. You can pump out a fair bit of damage. Dang, that was close. Closer than I expected, actually, for how we were doing. If one more of those missiles had gone face, we would have been dead. Or if we had devolved into something with less than 3 health, we would have been dead. So that was rough. Okay, probably Murloc Shaman? Nah, I don't know what Shamans are popular right now. We faced a Murloc Shaman earlier. Rockbiter weapon, no. Novice will overload us, but it's not terrible. We want Lightning Bolt as a follow-up. Could be a good way to deal with one of the 3 health Murlocs, though. Ras, tempting, but if we're holding on to Lightning Bolt, let's not hold on to that. I don't like overloading on turn 1, but hey. At the moment, we would need, like, Primordial Studies to have anything better to play. Ooh. Wait, no, this survives that. Oh, coin. But it gets us Doomhammer. We don't actually have a 3-mana weapon. So, we'll play that on curve. This presents a fair amount of pressure. So, Elemental what, Shaman? Grandson is with you. Very cool. Nizran. Yeah. Okay. Oh, right. We can't play this without coining. I'm gonna value trade here. Are we gonna overload again? You know what? We're gonna overload again. We do care about our mana cost more than the opponent. So Cage Match Custodian feels pretty good next turn. And, oh, well, it felt pretty good. Hold on. But this feels better. Yes, we're not pairing it together with the Doomhammer, but we're keeping his board nice and clean. Posts need to die fast. Usually, at least the Far Watch post. If we weren't playing minions onto the board, like our play was to do Cage Match Custodian, which would have died. Yeah, see, that's the better weapon. But this is, well, no, this is part of the Griffin set. So yeah, I kind of do wish they included the Whack-A-Null instead of Doomhammer, but Doomhammer is busted good. This is active. That's gonna go up to 3, or it's gonna go up to 4 if we don't deal with it. I could kill it, but let's pair that with Doomhammer. So it's either Cage Match Custodian and Hero Power, or we go ahead and use Marsh Spawn now while it's active. He can then value trade Devolving Missiles. Could be really good. Okay, yeah. Next turn, Worst case scenario, we cage match Custodian, devolving missiles, hero power. We might landslide if the devolving missiles line up really well. Because we're not attacking. Yeah, we'll do this. We're not presenting as much counter pressure. Serpent Shrine Portal was tempting as well. Doomhammer was the name of the previous Horde leader. Doomhammer? Because Doomhammer is Thrall's super powerful, well, hammer. Doom... There was... Before Thrall... Was it Doomhammer? Oh. I don't remember my lore well enough to confirm or deny that. Okay, still shoving Horde operatives in all your decks trying to get the achievement, but nobody played 5 secrets in one go so far. In Wild, because in Standard, it's not going to happen, I don't think. But in Wild, it's possible, still not super likely, but landslide. So we're not overloaded. Are we ever going to play this cage match Custodian? And also, I'm using some of my damage that should probably be going face. No, I can't get another minion out there. That would be cool. It's a nature spell that we just cast. If he sticks, Storm Strike. We can't do everything. Oh, he's not gonna stick. So that's a 6 mana card. Okay. Dang, being overloaded actually keeps us from devolving missiles, cage match Custodian, and Marsh Spawn. Let's see what this is. 3. Okay. We can leave that out there. So, Doomhammer. I think we just hero power instead of overloading once again. Pretty sure Ogrim Doomhammer was his name. Okay, so it is Doomhammer. Or Orgrim Doomhammer. Fair enough. Wild, of course. Okay, so yeah, you're playing in Wild, and yet nobody has played. Whoa. Ow. Is there any spell we could discover that could save us here? I don't think anything else keeps us going. And there's no way we can deal enough damage, so... Torrent will allow us to kill one of those for 1 mana. And then we've got 3 mana left over. We can kill another one by bumping in the 2/2. And that leaves him with 13 damage. And then we can Serpent Shrine Portal. The 3/3. Oh wait, no, we're using Serpent Shrine Portal, never mind. To kill one of the 5/5s. Ah. A little bit of counter pressure. Let's see, next turn we have 7 mana. If we had 8 mana, we could deal 10, and if he ignored us, we'd still not have lethal. We'd only have 18 damage. So yeah, none of that works out. I think this might be our first loss of the day. Okay, now I'm 99% sure we're dead. What could we get? Torrent allows us to get rid of that 6/6. We're still dead on board. So that's 8 damage. We're alive at 1. Wait, no, that's 9 damage after with the attack order. So yeah. If we get Taunt Totem, I'm alive. Nope, we're dead. Okay. So yeah, he had 9 damage. Basically, he was going to attack with that for... Oh yeah, and we were so dead. Okay. So... Still, that one felt like more of a fair game, and we lost the fair game. But okay. If we had gotten Doomhammer online faster, we would have taken more face damage, and we would have died faster against that. So no, I don't know that playing Cage Match Custodian earlier would have helped us there. Okay, anyways. Cage Match Custodian is amazing to deal with a couple, well, again, Doomhammer. I think you're going to want to switch to Whack-A-Knolls, honestly. Let's keep the Serpent Shrine. So we'll have some board presence. And actually, Novice Zapper as a turn 1 did hurt our start. But if we don't play Novice Zapper, which is a nice statted minion on 1, then and then we died inside a little. Literally nothing else I can do. Well, hero power, but yeah, no, that's not anything. So we can't activate that torrent, but he did not buff it. And not only did he not buff it, but the madman traded it for us. What? Okay. This overloads for 2, right? So turn 5, turn 6 is not an option. Brucon exciting. So we can go ahead and overload now and get a 3-drop out there. Because otherwise we were just hero powering. I'm not going to use the lightning bolt yet, especially when we've got Brucon. Next turn can be hero power torrent, something sizable away. Trade seemed like a bad call by them. I would have to agree. Now the question here is, are we going to make a questionable trade? I think so. Questionable, not bad. We're not going to overload because we want to be able to Doomhammer next turn.
Hey, lights out.
Or Torrent. Brucon Torrent will allow us to deal 11 damage to something. I don't think we'll need that much damage, though. Yikes. Okay. Just taking 4 damage, a little bit scary, and also this going back to full cost. But I don't think we have a better play. We don't get to use Doomhammer right away, but let's see if we can kill our opponent fast, or before they kill us. So the race is on. Is it a good idea to race super buffed paladins? Probably not, but I don't know how else we win this. Primordial Studies. Steward of Scrolls we can't afford. I do want some card draw because our hand right now is less than ideal. Question. Do we lightning bolt this and then punch 2 damage face? So that's probably Lady Liadrin that he gets. Alright, so we're currently overloaded for 1. We would overload for a second, but this allows us to present some extra pressure, and we can still afford Inara. Torrent will allow us to clear something massive. Okay. So you can clear both with just the Crab Rider. Punch 7 damage face. Now it might be worth a torrent to his face. Well, we were going to be overloaded for some anyways. But he's got 10 damage showing. If we Inara now, he probably runs some damage into Inara rather than our face. He needs 6 damage to kill us? It's unlikely. So I think we can kill him. Let's see, we'll be 1 off lethal if he Inaras us. I need some direct face damage. Or, I mean, if he kills Inara. I'm gonna have to hope for the direct face damage to come in. Oh, she only gives +2. We'll have 8 mana. This is 6 mana. If we top deck Lightning Bolt, he's dead. If we top deck, of course, Rockbiter number 2, he's dead. Wand Maker, we wouldn't have enough mana to pair it all out. Oh, we're dead anyways. There's lethal.
May the light grant you peace.
Wait. Okay. So our opponent did just miss lethal. Can we punish them? Can we get a 3 damage spell? We can punish them. So our opponent should have won there. But that's why you don't misplay. We didn't deserve that win, but we'll take it. So, Shaman is not OP. It's balanced. It's probably like gonna end up with about a 45, somewhere around that range win rate, I'm betting. So the others both, like the Warlock one and the Warrior one, are probably over 50% win rate against, or overall on the ladder. And then the Shaman one's probably going to be below 50%. That was third game, right? Yeah. I mean, we're running a 66% win rate out of 3. But we got lucky. I mean, they messed up, not you. You deserved it. We played to our win. Our opponent had the ability to punish us for playing to the win and actually kill us, but yeah, they misplayed. So yeah, fair enough. Okay, now let's see about field agents. So we don't have great turn 1 plays anyways. So holding on to our card draw, especially with Sparkjoy Cheat, if you're holding a secret, cast it and draw a card. We don't have the coin, so we can't activate Swindle. Still gonna hold it all. I'm really not sure what we want to mulligan for with this. Oh, there we go. So now we can play. Let's start with Rogue. Against Rogue. Rogue is one that interested me. Glad you got it. Yeah. So Efficient Octobot is amazing with Alexstrasza, and we don't actually have a very expensive hand at the moment. Gonna go ahead and ambush here. And then we'll Sparkjoy Cheat the dirty tricks out next turn. So, because this gives us a little bit of counter pressure if our opponent does actually play something onto the board, instead of just coining. Well, they might have coined Swindle last turn if they had it. Coin, Swindle, Wand Thief would give us an ambusher. I don't know. We'll see. Or maybe they play a secret and they just didn't want to burn it. That's fine. Am I willing to trade the ambusher into that? So this is a 3/3. I don't think Poisonous is more valuable than that. I think we do. Cult Neophyte, probably more tempo aggro-y. So yes, if we can keep board presence, I think we're better than that. It isn't cheating, it's racing. Indeed. Warlock Warrior being the others, I do have the dust to make one deck and buy one when they do come out. So yes, probably like before playing them, and actually after having played the Warrior and Warlock, both of those feel really good. I'm trying to remember which legendaries they had. If you enjoy Warlock, having Takadis is busted good. If you're wanting to play Warrior, it doesn't have the ETC legendary, which does fit really well in that deck. So that's something you're going to want to craft if you get that one. And then, what other? Because you get Alexstrasza for free with the core set. I'm not sure. Can make the Warlock straight up. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. I don't really want to bounce either of those. I don't have any more secrets in hand. Efficient Octobot is mildly questionable to play here, but I do want an activator for Swindle. And we're getting 2 more cards in hand. Ooh, if I had 1 more mana. He might not trigger our Efficient Octobot for us, and I mean, we don't have to pull the full Alexstrasza combo. Now we have Shadow Jeweler, Hanar, and Dirty Tricks, if our opponent will activate our Dirty Tricks for us. But he did pick up a... Ooh, maybe he doesn't trigger... Oh. So he did trigger our Dirty Tricks for us. By the way, how is our hand size going to be? 8 cards, we play 2, we draw 2 more, and we're generating 1 more. So 8, 9, 10. I think we can get away without overdrawing. Hold on, let me math this out again. So we go down to 7 essentially. Yeah, and draw 2 is fine. Okay, so I'm usually a little bit more greedy with Shadow Jeweler Hanar. Oof, bummer. We'll still take the Avenge. That was only 2 spells, so we could kill Khadgar, or I mean Kazakus. I don't want to Blackjack Stunner it. Avenge is interesting. Will get us 1 more secret, but Shadow Jeweler Hanar actually doesn't die on board, well, the weapon. Yeah, let's draw to our win condition. Okay. Priest does look good. I just feel bad playing it versus people. Not sure nowadays, but old Priest decks were... Oh. Fear the massive Murloc. The massive, cute, tiny Finn is coming to torture you or torment you for your aggression towards poor innocent Shadow Jeweler Hanar. Okay. Ooh, Jandis. On curve. That's not bad. And by not bad, I mean remarkably good. Also exciting. Hey, maybe we get the Mancrick achievement. I still haven't killed someone with Mancrick consumed by hatred. But yeah, this is just really freaking good. We don't have Shadow Step, so we can't Shadow Step her. But we can bump there, and maybe we get a taunt. It's just nice pressure. Or we could get garbage. Awesome. Okay. But that dies. Tiny Finn, you served us well. Okay. Playing Warlock, I think, is super comfortable, as opposed to playing Rogue, which I find is a nightmare. Too many things to remember for the combos. This has quite a few combos bundled into it. You have, I mean, you can Shadow Step Jandis, or you can discount Alexstrasza with and Tenwu. Oh, ooh, I can play Tenwu if he ever remarkably foolishly leaves Jandis alive? Yeah, no, okay. Interesting. Did you think I was playing mind games? And that's... Oh, there's Shadow Step. Why? Okay. Yes. So, that happened. Now, is a single discount on Efficient Octobot, or from Efficient Octobot? Yeah, for 10 mana, with double Shadow Steps, it would be possible. Okay. 3 cards, so I need to dump a few. Penflinger must die. He's going to. Actually, he's going to now. It doesn't actually help to have a bigger prize blunder. We get to send some damage face. We do risk... Surely he always goes face here, though, right? We do risk overdrawing a card. With... whatchamacallit? Oh, was that Yoink? Yeah, our opponent got a yoink. Okay. I didn't even pay attention to that. Interesting. Yeah. Danger, Will Robinson, danger. So we have a couple of the pieces we need for an Alexstrasza as a combo if we can survive. We don't have any secrets in hand. I can bounce one of these, but it'll summon another copy that we'd have to deal with if we do that. I think it might be time for Secret Passage. What could we draw into that would help us here? Not too many things. Wand Thief might be able to find us some freezes. Do we bounce this? Because we don't have a combo. We're not ready. Shadow Step Faceless to become Penflinger. Kill it by using the Faceless Penflinger. That's, yes, definitely the optimal play. Unquestionably. Okay, we did get a Wand Thief. And a Penflinger. I mean, a Prize Plunderer. Okay, so we can Wicked Stab Prize Plunderer 1 in the worst case scenario. Snap Freeze is also interesting. Yeah, okay. How many is that? 3 cards? 4 or 5? No, it doesn't do enough. Do it all. 4. That order. Wait, this did 3 damage? So we could not have killed one of them with Prize Plunder alone. Max we could have done was 4 damage? Wait. Shoot. No, I could have. Yeah. He did 3. If I had played these 2 out first, we could have Prize Plundered the 5/5 away and sent the Wicked to his face. Or into this. Okay. Well. I was kind of running out of time. Yes, you're right. Who was it? Moraine? So Rogue does have a lot to think about. Dang it. No, my Poisonous would have been so good there. Raked Fair Game. Did he hit face? I don't think so. So we are going to mill a card. Oh no. I guess he did hit face. Ooh. So we have 3 damage. Am I going to have to use the Shadow Step here for a Prize Blunder?
It's quiet. Too quiet.
Draw a card. Right? Yeah. Ooh, thank you. Stats. I don't bounce this, right? I'm gonna keep the stats on board. Nice. All right. Do I have an easy way to trigger... Ow. Oh, am I dead? No, but I'm dead next turn. We have 10 damage out there. Alexstrasza does 8. I need 2 more damage. We will draw a card. What could we draw that would deal damage? Nothing. By the way, Mankrik, what's going on with you? There's literally no way to put together that last 2 damage we need, right? If we had the Efficient Octobot discount now... Oh, Alex can be used as heal. Touché. So if he can't bounce it again... Good call. Yes, yes. Okay. So he needs to have Tinwu in hand as well. If he's got Tinwu, we're dead. If he doesn't have Tinwu, wait, no. Oh yeah, Alexstrasza is 7, Tinwu is 2. They can replay Alexstrasza. So if he has Tinwu or Shadow Step number 2, then we're dead.
And the cycle of life
Healed himself.
born anew.
Had Shadow Step. Had lethal. No. Shadow Step means Alexstrasza is still 7 mana.
I'm out of color.
Wow. How did we win this? Good heavens. Okay.
The cycle of life.
That was remarkably close. And no, sadly, killing them with Mancrick that doesn't pop out of the deck doesn't count for the achievement. That was a hard fight. We need some coffee. All right. But yes, so that was close. And good call on the healing ourselves with Alexstrasza. That is what saved us. Had our opponent had their Tinwu in hand, we would have died. But because they didn't, we were able to take them down. So very, very close. All right. So let's go. I believe that was just our first game with that, right? Yes. So that's what Platinum looks like. Interesting. Sadly interesting. So the ladder did just reset. We're climbing back. We normally hang out around Diamond 5. Only ever really bothered to push to Legend once, quite some time ago, because it's just such a grind and there's not really a benefit other than people are like, oh, you're Legend, cool. So it's not worth it, for me at least. Priest, interesting. Priest, we have time, so keeping both of these feels okay. Sometimes Blackjack Stunner helps us bounce a super buffed Blood or Sethic or Veiled. Is it Veiled Bloodweaver or Blood? Something Bloodweaver. Nazmani Bloodweaver. Sethic Veilweaver. Blah, blah, blah. Weavers. Lots of weavers. If it does happen to be that, instead of just Control Cthulhu Priest, which, yes. Okay, not doing anything. We do have Shadow Jeweler Hanar. Ooh, maybe we can get greedy with him. It'd be nice if we could. I think they match you with people who have the same star bonus. Probably, yeah. Like you tend to face people around the same MMR. Let's play Ambush. We're gonna hold these to play together, unless we top deck the other. Let's see, this deck. Never mind. We're going to play Dirty Tricks and be greedy with this a little later. Speaking of secrets, oh hey, we could help our opponent get the Horde Operative achievement. Actually, this is. If this becomes popular enough, it really could be. Now, this probably... Potion of Illusion, turn 6. Would only discount Hanar by 1. Tempting. Interesting. If Mancrick sticks... Potion on Alex. There are several things we can do with Potion. It's not probably the right choice. Now my meme tendencies are coming out. The smarter choice there was probably oh, it doesn't show what the other options were. Whatever we were considering. The ring toss to get 2 more secrets.
You fell right into my
Okay, that's a great hit from Ambush. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. You know what? We're not pulling the Alex Straza combo. Or the full Alex Straza combo. But this is just too good not to do. Oh, hey, so we actually have a challenge for our opponent to figure out. Because it's literally whichever one you wanted. There was no reason for us to be. That is pretty greedy. So, potion on Alex, tempting, probably not going to happen. Potion on Shadow Jeweler Hanar and Mankrik and maybe Jandis, as well as a bunch of other stuff that will be out there because of that. If, you know, we can actually hold things. Oh no, everything's dead. Okay, fine. Jandis, Wicked Stab. Doesn't feel bad. Does give him a guaranteed Ogremancer and Zyrella off of Raised Dead. But, oh, or we could draw. The early counter pressure, though, if he does have Heart of Cthulhu or even Eye of Cthulhu, super punish, but yeah. Let's Jandis and Wicked Stab.
What makes something real?
Let's Jandis and Ambush. Oh, this is gonna die. Ambush? Because we have Dirty Tricks. Yes. Or we could just Hero Power, but let's do this. Okay. Next turn, we can Shadow Jeweler Hanar, Potion of Illusion. And even Blackjack Stunner if he doesn't play a spell here. Wait, no, doesn't play a minion here. Well, if he plays a minion here, Blackjack Stunner has a target, but it triggers our secret. So no, never mind. Jandis might get value. Okay, so yes, that is a guaranteed Zyrella and Ogremancer. So we know he has those in hand. Which is a problem. A little bit of a problem. So yeah, we're probably going to want as much value out of Shadow Jeweler Hanar as we can get. Losing that Shadow Step may have been a grave error. Okay, so...
So many options.
I never lie, but I never tell the truth.
Feeling dizzy?
This is amazing, and it probably baits out the Zyrella. That's a tough choice. Okay. So, yeah. Incoming Zyrella. Healing, honestly, for just... Going to make a Thief Priest later using Regis List without Serena, Nameless, and Kel'Thuzad. Oh yeah, did it have Kel'Thuzad? I remember those other two being in there. But yeah. Kel'Thuzad's actually kind of interesting. But Serena, Nameless is actually decent in there. Yeah, okay. So, our Wicked Stab could do quite a bit of damage to finish off this turn.
I never lie, but I never tell the truth.
Noble Sack is good. Pack Tactics was also intriguing. Plagiarize. It's Plagiarize or Freezing Trap. I don't really want to bounce. I mean, our hand is going to be overflowing, but I don't really want to bounce Zyrella back to his hand. Oh, pack tactics. Frick. Okay, we're not getting the ridiculous value out of her. She's got 3.
Choose soon.
A second noble sack is intriguing. Okay. So, whichever one she goes after, if, you know, she goes after one, summons us a 3/3. Oh, but we also get Shadow Jeweler Hanar, right? Yeah, okay.
But I never tell the truth.
Okay, we're gonna get a renew. We're gonna probably overdraw something. Oh yeah, we're definitely overdrawing. Never mind. Oh wait. So I'm going to make my point earlier on. 5 secrets just never happens. It could if you're playing against a Shadow Jeweler Hanar that has 2 Shadow Jewelers, like we're doing right now.
My hand is too full.
Shadow Step's not too crazy anyways. Okay. So our Wicked Stab at the end of this turn is going to be freaking ridiculous. That was a questionable choice. But it could get us what we need to close out the game. I do realize I am like flooding the opponent's board. Oh, it didn't matter. I should have played this early on. Wait. Wrong card. Dang it. What am I doing? Okay. How big is our Wicked Stab here? Oh, explosive. Perfect. And another Pack Tactics? Or Galloping Savior? Ooh, Galloping Savior oftentimes gets value against Priest. Okay, I should have immediately bounced the... with Shadow Jeweler Hanar, I should have immediately bounced the Ogremancer back to his hand, so he would have 2 less 2/2 taunts, and playing the Ambusher instead of her Blackjack Stunner was completely just a mistake, misclick. So this turn should have been a heck of a lot better than it was, because I could have played Galloping Savior as well.
What knowledge do the stars provide?
Yeah. So I think I self-destructed. I don't want to bounce that, but I don't want him getting the Apotheosis value there. Point again, just too many things to compute. Yeah. Start with this. Ooh, intriguing. I don't really want to bounce any of his stuff. I can kill some stuff with explosive. What is this one? Galloping. Shoot, I should have played that. Wicked now does 6. Giving him another freaking Zyrella. Really disappointing, but... Let's go ahead and play this. He can get poison value. I need to do this quickly. Okay. Dang you, mouse. Thought we were friends, right? Can't be asked to craft Nameless One or Kel'Thuzad unless I get Kel'Thuzad from back. Yeah, fair enough. I think we're going to pass on Rogue until I learn all the new cards and such from being gone from such a time. Yeah, there's a lot to process. Rogue is... It has generally been my favorite class, not the aggro versions, the more crazy shenanigan stuff. Like with Shadow Jeweler Hanar, and actually until rotation, there was a quest to do cards from other classes and then get an immune weapon, which was really fun. Burgle Rogue. Okay, everything's dead. Awesome. And so yeah, like that was awesome. I absolutely loved that. Right now, Rogue is fun, but not busted crazy. Okay, so we can kill that and then swindle. And swindle. Oh, and field contact. Okay, Alexstrasza hiding at the bottom. If we discount... No, we need the discount on both Tinwu and Efficient Octobot for, to bounce Alexstrasza and be able to play her back out. But we can, if we top deck Alexstrasza, we can play Efficient Octobot and Prize Plunder. I mean, currently we're showing Lethal. But I don't think that ever... No, that never remains the same. Hysteria clears at least 2 of my minions. Shoot. Oh. Okay. So everything was always dead. Okay. We're at 20 health. That's 6 damage. There's Alexstrasza. Okay. So we start with this. Do we want to draw through our deck? So actually, because Apotheosis is a card, I mean, if he has Samuro... Oh, wait. Actually, we might be able to go face and... I could mill myself some. So that was the 3rd card. 4th card. 5th card. Oh, shoot.
Give me that. Look what I want.
Nothing gets past me.
Okay. Next turn we can deal 16 damage with Alexstrasza. So this has not been the cleanest game, but there's a good chance we win next turn. I don't know though, it's Priest. You never know. Okay, that's it, we won.
And the cycle of life is reborn anew.
We don't care about no taunt. Whew. So yeah, Rogue has some crazy damage output, but is not simple to play. Thank you. That was a challenge. Was that game 2 or 3? That was only game 2. Wow. Okay. But 100% win rate thus far. Again, remember, small sample sizes, and we've been somewhat fortunate. But this can win games, and actually this has quite a few different ways to win games. And we did even throw in a little bit of memeing in there with the Potion of Illusion off the Wand Thief. So yeah, we don't want Tinwu in our opening hand. We generally want him with either Jandis or Alexstrasza later on. And Octobot is somewhat similar. We typically want him discounting these two. Excuse me. But we actually need to survive against Mage. Font of Power. Let's get another card, a different card. Ambush, not terribly likely to go off early on. Or, we could have it back. But it will allow us to... Well, no, actually it never does allow us to Blackjack Stunner. And I'm not going to tempo a Prize Plunderer to get it pinged. Well. Oh, we're turn 1. Wait, where's their coin? Oh, it's showing up as a gift, but it's not actually. Okay, so they did have Font of Power. Ooh, let's do this anyways. So they might actually play a minion now. Good game. Thank you. Okay. The other day I watched Shrek 2 dubbed in German. How was it? So you've been studying German, right? Yeah, how was it? A field contact. I don't think I want to tempo a field of contact, though he did just play a ruined orb, which would have been a nice answer to it. I do want to draw. We can't just pass the turn, can we? I could just hero power smack him in the face. With 3 guaranteed minions in hand. Well, but we're not going to get it off of ambush. Try playing Hearthstone in German. Donkey? Oh, yeah. Okay, so our ambush is out now. We can not kill that with Prize Plunder after playing Field Contact and draw. Oh. No, we can, because we can hero power into it. Or run our daggers into it. So, yes. Now, Prize Plunder is a great activator for Efficient Octobot, but let's draw. And get this out there, maybe he doesn't have a great answer to it, though One Thief is disappointing to see from the opponent. And then next turn we can go crazy if the... What are you called? Field Contact does survive. Donkey is the true star of Shrek, right? Yeah, definitely. Please all go... No, dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Okay. Spark Joy Cheat is not active. Okay, we are tempoing Blackjack Stunner after all.
Don't let the door hit you.
Dirty Tricks and Blackjack Stunner number 2. Okay, next turn we're gonna pop off with Hanar a little bit. Go ahead, use the first strike. Have played Hearthstone in German, it was good? Okay. Watch this Korean anime called Flowering Heart that I saw on Netflix. Oh, okay. Interesting. Korean anime. Or Korean animation. Oh, interesting. I have not heard of it, but if I can find it. Because you're in... I don't use a VPN. So you being in England, Great Britain, your Netflix choices might be a little bit different than ours. I don't like seeing Mozaki, even if your deck's not built around it, but you're a spell mage. Frickin' ow. Okay. Well, we might be playing Blackjack Stunner. By the way, frickin' stop, would you? Good heavens. I can't kill that, so I think I have to bounce it. But he's just gonna replay it. Fortunately, he has to pay 5 mana for it. So he might not replay it right away. And then that 5/6, frick. Okay, this is not looking good. But we're gonna start this way. We can do 1 Paladin Secret. Avenge is not exciting, but it's better than not doing anything with our final mana. And we're not Secret Passaging. So, Shenanigans, interesting. Or Explosive. Rigged, we've already got card draw out there, we're probably okay. need damage to close up. Well, no.
Don't let the door hit you.
Let's save the dagger. Probably not redaggering next turn. England. Okay, yeah. Love songs, cover songs in German. Ooh, I haven't listened to very much. All I've really heard from Germany is like heavy metal stuff. So no, I have not actually heard much German music. Would be interesting to hear. Good heavens, our opponent got some really freaking good rolls this game. Hey, there we go. A nice little 4/4 that does almost nothing. Except it absorbed 8 freaking damage from the fireball. Okay. Let's start with this. Man, I could really use spell damage right now. That would allow me to deal with those. I mean, I can punch one with my face and go down to 15 and go down to 10, and then he just needs a little bit of damage to kill us. None of these heal us, but they do. Some of them have lifesteal. But I have to deal with these, so I can't play Kazakus right now. It's not looking good, but maybe we can draw into some answers if we're not already dead here. How about Richard Wagner? I could have sworn I've heard that name, but I know nothing about him. Okay. And of course they have a 0 mana card in hand and a 0 mana freaking fireball. Sure. Yeah. Did he play Lunacy or just... No, just burned us the frick away. How is that 0 mana? Oh, that's why. Because he played 5 freaking Incanters flows. So yes, the rogue deck is not going to perform particularly well against an opponent that gets 5 Incanters flows. It actually did perform quite well, and so it has a lot of damage and a lot of play in there, but it's a complex deck. Now this is Paladin. Paladin right now, by the way, it has Cannon Master Smythe, which I've never really actually gotten any value out of, so it'll be fun to actually see if we can get some value from him. Knight of Anointment, amazing. Crab Rider, OP. Is it okay against Rush Warrior? Not as exciting. But Northwatch Commander is also broken good if we can get a secret. And do we have any holy secrets? We have Avenge. Wait, what's the rest of the secret package? So you've got Galloping Savior, Omayog, and Avenge. Okay. Yeah, let's start with this. Tempting, but... Okay. So...
These old bones just keep moving.
We could kill it.
The light dims, but we fight.
Let the dead rest.
Nerf Mage. It's been nerfed! Or, well, Lunacy was nerfed. Did they nerf anything else? Okay. So, our guy survives. We don't get to draw with Northwatch anymore. But... Okay. And I mean, it did take that out. And we can trade off that 3-2. The 3-2 has to die. The question is, do we have any other ways to do it?
They will never catch me.
Doesn't look like it. So that has to die. So we've got 2 more mana. We can dump out a few stats on the board, and if we go wide enough, maybe he can't deal with it. We don't have any hand buffs, do we? But we do have buffs. No, we don't have hand buffs. Okay. So, we kill that, and we go wide. The question is, do we go Divine Shield wide, or do we go just... Well, Divine Shield wide either way. Okay. We're running low on resources. If each class was a car, what car would they be? Dear heavens. I'm not a car man. So, excellent question that I don't have an answer for. Ooh, one turn away from that being busted. Yeah, but I think Paladin is to Rogue what American cars are to Italian cars. More comfortable and definitely more reliable. What American cars are to Italian cars. Oh, fair enough. I think, yeah. Okay, so this dies to that if we double bump it. I mean, we could Conviction to break through that, but I think we're going to need Conviction to put pressure out there. This is an odd choice. Actually... Okay, Rush Warrior doesn't have AoE. Right? Right? Samuro. If he has Samuro, we just straight up lose because I was stupid. Okay. So Conviction now hits 2 minions. Avenge. Nice. Because he wants to kill the crab. He realizes it's also extremely dangerous. Okay. We do not have Noble Sack in this deck, which would have potentially saved our crab, but against Rush Warrior, he always has stuff, ways to kill it. Oh gosh. Riders that are 3/3s for 1 mana. Our board is going to take a massive hit. That's a bit of an early ETC. I mean, it's a lot of stats, but... And now... Oh, yeah. So I only have 4 damage showing, but Knight of Anointment could get us something. Hand of Adal, maybe? Conviction. Conviction still doesn't let me kill ETC. But he only has 2 cards in hand. Ah, hello, random spammer person. You have been banned, or you are about to be banned as soon as I manage to place the thingies. Random spammer, goodbye. Oh, can be famous. Oh, I will read chat here in a moment. Hold on. So obviously can't kill that. Could get really close. Let's see what secret we pick up here. I think it had... Oh no, Galloping. I'm gonna punch him a lot. I don't know, I might should have... No. I wanted the spell burst potential off of her for extra value. So we've currently got 15 damage showing. He might not have any rush minions to get real value out of ETC. But okay. Priest is German cars, making you feel worthless. Or you could do car brands instead of the make. I mean, the other drivers feel worthless. Oh, yeah. Next turn. That's big. Okay. So... Okay. A lot of times
he's dead here and we're not. But then again, he's got 12, 14 damage showing. So he needs 4 more. 2 more rush minions would kill us. If he's got him. That doesn't do it. Still dead. Okay. Good fight. That was close. Someone with an actual name, username for the bot rather than random string. Oh yeah, that did seem, well, they had numbers at the end, but yeah. Bots, blah, blah, blah. No thank you. That was game 1, and not surprising that it performed well, but it was really close actually. Yes, so first game. 2 more with this, and good heavens. So this is deck number 5 out of 10 of the Blizzard ones. We might have time for a meme game or 2, but we're going to reserve the remaining 5 decks for tomorrow's stream. So we might have time to play around with something meme-ish after these next two games. Then again, if it takes 30 minutes, we're done. Okay, feels great. Apparently we don't have a mulligan guide for this particular build. Hammer of the Naru is strong. Against mage. This is a questionable choice. Oh no, you're a bot. What? Oh. Because you have the 2 at the end. Yes. Blitz, you're calling Biss a bot? I assure you. Well, unless he's a really sophisticated bot. Biss, are you a bot? Super sophisticated, like ridiculously impressive AI. So, but otherwise, Shaman French cars. They take you to your destination, but don't ask how. I don't know anything about French cars, honestly. I know, hold on. I can get Crab Rider out there and kill that off. It's not exciting, but it does shut down as good of a cram session. This is questionable. Reporting in. Oh, Holy Elvis, welcome. Hope you're doing well today. So we have been experimenting with the Blizzard buff. Hand of a Doll, perhaps? Thank you so much. Awesome, Holy Elvis. Always. Thank you very much. You're gonna get to 2 years before we get to partner, and we're not gonna have a proper badge to reward you for being awesome. But yes, thank you. No. Actually, no. We blow up and we get to partner well before you reach 24 months. Because you're at 1 year and 3 months now. Dang. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Sadness. Okay. So play this order correctly. Let's see what this is. Rush, and so everything dies to pings, but this one doesn't die immediately. And we can actually use it to save or protect a little bit against a second combustion. Well, while it's stealthed, and then it'll be hot garbage, but yeah. Oh, so you want, no. Holy Elvis, no. Well played, sir. Well played. But thank you. I see how it is. So I should not say anything like that. But yeah, thank you. Okay. Shooting star. Wow, he did manage to hit it. But because we had that stealth minion there, our little 1/1 guy over here survived. Oh, hey, we could actually get Smythe value this game. Avenge is busted good. And I mean, it's gonna die. But I'm gonna put it out there. And stick it on this side because combustion is slightly less impressive with it. It doesn't really matter though because we're doing this. Okay. But we have put some pressure out there. I mean, punched him down a bit. Does combustion skip over a dormant? No. If a dormant minion is in between, it just won't hit it. So you literally can't target a dormant minion. Here, please? Would be awesome. And that's fine too. Okay. I mean, well, it's fine. Oh, fudge bunnies. No, it hit the two good ones. Why? All right, well, we have a nice 6/6 that maybe he can't devolve this time. Those AoEs, really? Okay. Wow. No secrets. Even though we have secret synergies in hand. But we are just punching him. He has, you know, a few choices. But yeah. But no, does it skip over to the next minion over? No. So if there's a dormant minion, and then they target one here, it won't hit the one that's on the other side of the dormant. Dormant does protect against combustion or shooting stars. Essentially the same type of idea. So let's draw.
We'll fight back these brutes.
Let's draw.
We'll fight back
Place
these
over here.
brutes.
All right, and if we could stick a crab rider.
Burn. Burn.
If we can stick 2 minions, conviction next turn a lot of times is lethal. Even if it... The dog is getting restless. I'm gonna have to let her out in a moment. My sister and brother-in-law are out of town right now. Devolving missiles would wreck Cannon Master Smythe, by the way. But we're gonna do it anyways. And I am gonna go face. Just spotted Pinflinger behind me. Shh.
Cannot fall.
I could have stuck Crab Rider out there because I can't attack with this right now. Don't give him armor. Well, or actually, which one is worse? It would be horrible if he gets armor and counterspell. Because armor and counterspell would mean I'd go face, but I'm greedy. Yeah. Just spotted Pinflinger. Well, there is a dog, which I'm going to need to let out here in a minute. Sorry. Which means we're 1 game and a little bit away. I know. Hi. Hi. So, I don't normally show her on stream because she's not usually hanging out with me, but this is Josie. So, she's saying hi. Or rather, she's saying she wants to go outside. And I will let her out soon. Okay, so. I don't think Kazakus gives us lethal, but we're missing lethal anyways. But we will go ahead and grade her. Rush will allow us to clear the board, and neither of those other two are exciting. Drawing 2 cards can give us some lethal outs soon here as well. So, did get the armor. Did not get Oasis. Wait, did have Oasis? Did have Oasis. Mildly annoying, but okay. And we got Omayag. Okay, which could backfire. Why would you give us back our secret? Oh, yeah. Our opponent? By the way, what was that secret? Oh, it was galloping. Or, yeah. Good question. Puppy! Indeed. So Josie is a cute little dog. It's my sister's, but... Okay... Oh, it was Omayag and random target. I was like, why didn't you hit here? But yeah, no. They didn't have any control over it. Okay, so our opponent has 11 health. We have one ooh. Fight. So yeah, we have the ability to buff 3 minions, if we could ever stick 3 minions.
May the light grant you peace.
Burn.
The light protects me.
We'll go ahead and hit here. I could hit here, but I don't think there's a benefit to that. We're so close to taking him down. But it's only one secret this time.
With a cherry on top.
Oh no, I should have played this first. There we go. I was thinking the only thing that could really stop us after that, since it did go off, because we were 1 off lethal, was if he got a taunt, but he would have had to have a really nice taunt in the way for that to stop us. So, whew. That was hard fought, but went well. Okay. So that puts us at 2 wins with the Paladin, which is not surprising. I think Secret Paladin is like the only tier 1 deck straight up. It could have been Counterspell. Right, had it been Counterspell, we would have been 1 off lethal. But Netherwind Portal, like when it started to go off, or when we saw our minions get buffed, we knew it wasn't that. But I was like waiting for it. Okay. Knight of Anointment, amazing, and Righteous Protector gives us a little board presence against Token. Druid, which has revived in popularity. If it's clowning around stuff, then we will just overwhelm him faster. He can just hero power this down, but if he's using 2 mana to do that, he's not using 2 mana to do something more frightening. That is not something I'm excited to see. That is okay. Let's see what our other options are. Intriguing. Okay, so let's stop some of the damage from coming in, and then let's develop board presence. Question. Because you chose landscaping, does that mean you are a token style of deck that's going to punish us for leaving those both at full health? Okay, he's running Soul of the Forest, so yes, token. It is. In which case... Unfortunately, those both have treants inside, so there's no value or benefit for us to trade. We will go ahead and do this. It's almost always going to get triggered, however. So, we'll put this out there as well so that we can draw with Northwatch Commander next turn. And continue going face, because we're desperate not to die miserably against them, or rather desperate to kill them before they can inevitably overwhelm us. That is not what I wanted to see.
Let the dead rest.
50-50 this hits the Crab Rider and lets us... Oh wait, no. It always had to die off for us to get this. Achievement +2 for him? Oh, is there a... Play soul, or like double Soul of the Forest or something? So we could Crab Rider Conviction and hope that it hits there. Or we could just develop our own board presence and pressure. Counter pressure. Yeah.
The light protects me.
This may be wrong,
The light protects me.
but against Token, our best bet is to have our own pressure. An insane number of souls, of course. Okay. Is that one of the, I guess, core set achievements? It must be. Kind of curious what it is, or how many souls you have to give. Souls of the Forest. And is it like multiple levels? Okay. Of course, okay. Soon. Not yet, almost. She's like, oh, are you gonna do something? Soon. We will let you out. So this will be the last game. I apologize. I am looking after a dog. We'll do the full stream tomorrow. We're gonna cut it, maybe 10 minutes short today. This game may be over in a minute or two. Let's do it this way. Probably could have done it better, but alright, we have cleared the Token Druid's board for the moment. Let's see what survives, and then we can cast Conviction next turn. Soul is cheating? Totally. Gibberlings, oh, of course. So he has reload. Oh, dear heavens. Okay, let's see what we... Oh, no, never mind. He's giving us Galloping Savior. I was going to draw with Northwatch Commander to start, but... Oh, fudge bunnies! How much damage do we have? Venge also allows us draw. We can play all of these. So yeah, let's do them all. And see if this gives us more damage with Crab Rider. Like Hand of a Doll. No, but that's not bad if we're alive. So this is with Conviction. If we had played Conviction first, it would be guaranteed. So this is 7. Yeah. No. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, plus 6, 21. He has to bump these two in, and then he's got 12. I think we're okay. Oh man. That made the math really easy. That was lucky. That out of 7 minions and 2 hits, we hit the Crab Rider. I think we would have been okay anyways, but we got lucky there. Unquestionably. So yeah, there's that. But so of the 5 decks we have played today, Warlock, Warrior, and Paladin have been the strongest, all winning 3 games out of 3. And Shaman and Rogue both won 2 games out of 3. We've gotten extremely lucky multiple times, yes. But we've gotten quite lucky a number of games. But again, these 3 are all performing quite well. All should be above 50% win rate, I'm betting. Whereas, I don't know, I think Field Agents has potential. We didn't win all 3 with Rogue, did we? Blizz, Field Agents. No, we lost 1. Yeah, we lost against the Mage. So Blizzard favoring playing their battle-ready decks. Yes, that could be it. Thanks for the stream. Have a good rest of your day. You as well. Thank you for hopping in. And yes, thank you, Moraine. So yes, we're going to call it here today.
And that's it this time. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to tap that like button, smash that subscribe button, and share your thoughts in the comments below. We release videos here every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Also, if watching experiments live is your thing, check out our stream at twitch.tv/SSAlchemist. We currently stream on Saturdays and Sundays. There's a link to our Discord server in the description as well, if you'd like to check that out. And remember, you're awesome. Thank you for watching, and have an awesome day.
Strength and honor. This is who we are.